Is it possible for this award season to be any more unpredictable? I don't think so. Tonight, the SAG Awards took place, and there were two major surprises in the film categories that we have to talk about, and how this could potentially affect next week at the Oscar ceremony. We only have one more award show of the season, and we are done. But before I talk about who won in the film categories and my reaction to everything, I really just want to acknowledge how happy I am that finally Only Murders in the Building was a winner tonight at the award show. I was thrilled. And I think that's the reason why I'm all red. I was cheering. I was just so freaking excited because Only Murders in the Building has always been nominated every single year, but it's never won anything. Selena Gomez, when they announced the show as Best Comedy Ensemble, she was so surprised. Her eyes were like bulging out of her head, like she could not believe it. She even got on stage and she said, "We never win anything." So she wasn't expecting this at all. And I was just so happy, so thrilled. So they won for Best Comedy, and then Martin Short. I adore Martin Short. I think he is so funny on that show. He really is the scene stealer. I love him. He finally won for Best Actor in a Comedy Series. So I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled. Hence the red face. I was cheering like crazy. But now let's talk about the film categories. So the film categories, obviously with the SAG Awards, it's actors honoring actors. So there are no technical categories. There is no Best Director or Best Picture. There's really only 6 film categories at the SAG Awards. We have the Best Ensemble for the motion picture, as far as acting. We have the 4 acting categories, and then Best Stunts. So let's talk about Best Stunt. We'll get that out of the way. So that category was not even awarded during the award show, which really irks me because the stunt people work their butts off every single day to ensure great stunts are pulled off and wonderful performances. And again, they don't get acknowledged on stage, but regardless, they are awarded. They do have an award at SAG, which is good. So this year's winner for Best Stunts went to The Fall Guy, as it should, because that's what the entire film is about. So I'm really happy that The Fall Guy won that award. So now let's talk about the 2 supporting actor and actress categories. So the winners tonight at SAG, Kieran Culkin, of course. So Kieran, start writing your Oscar acceptance speech right now because we all know it's going to happen. He won every single precursor this award season, so most likely he's going to take that. Now, over on the supporting actress side, Zoe Saldana, who also has been winning every single award this season. However, I'm kind of getting a feeling about the Oscar. And the reason why I'm having a little bit of a feeling where a different female could, why did I say it like that? There could possibly, I don't know why I said it like that, a different female, that sounds weird. A different actress could take Best Supporting Actress category. And the reason why I'm feeling like this is because sometimes at the Oscars, when they do throw out that surprise, it's pretty much in that supporting actress category. Now, another reason why I'm having the feeling is because of the entire Amelia Perez controversy. Now, granted, Zoe Saldana has nothing to do with that. She is her own person. She was just acting in the movie. She had nothing to do with any of that. But that still is going to stick in voters' minds because Academy voting for the awards did not even start happening until after all of that controversy was revealed. So that, I'm sure, was on people's minds when they were casting their votes, and they might put their vote in a different direction. And the direction where I think we could be surprised Isabella Rossellini. There are 3 reasons why this could possibly happen. Reason number 1 is because Isabella Rossellini has never been nominated for an Oscar prior. This is her first nomination. This would be her first win. This would also be a career win because Isabella Rossellini has been an actress for an extremely long time. This is like reason number 2. She's been an actress for an extremely long time. And so therefore, it could be possible the Academy might want to honor her for her career with an Academy Award, especially if it would be her first ever Oscar. Now, some of you watching this may say, Susan, you know, the body of a career should not be the determining factor of who wins. It should be who gives the best performance. And I agree with you. However, the Oscars do have a history of doing that. And the third reason, Isabella Rossellini is a Nepo baby. Let's not forget the power of being a Nepo baby. I just covered this in my Oscar wins that I hate video with Laura Dern and Jamie Lee Curtis. Both of those actresses won supporting actress Oscars, not because they gave the best performances, but because of who their parents are. Laura Dern and Jamie Lee Curtis also have long-standing careers and come from acting dynasties. So I would not be surprised if Isabella Rossellini snuck in there and took away that Oscar from Zoe Saldana just because her mom was Ingrid Bergman. Okay, so I could be crazy with that thought. I mean, 85% of me is convinced that Zoe Saldana is going to take it. She has been winning everything. It just seems like the natural course that she would win the Oscar. But I'm not really sure. We will see next Sunday. So now let's talk about Best Actor, Best Actress. Best Actress category. Okay, so tonight it was clearly between Demi Moore and Mikey Madison. Now, Demi Moore has been the front runner. She did win a couple of important precursor awards, Golden Globe, and also Critics' Choice. However, Mikey Madison just won the BAFTA. And let's not forget that her film, Honora, has been gaining speed and winning a whole bunch of very, very important awards moving forward to the Oscars. It won Best Picture at Critics' Choice, the DGA, the PGA, the WGA. She just won an Independent Spirit Award last night. And then the film itself won Best Film at that award show as well. So, and I also think Sean Baker won Best Director. So they cleaned up at the Independent Spirit Awards. However, tonight at SAG, nothing. They did not win anything. Best Actress went to Demi Moore. So now Demi Moore has Golden Globe, SAG, and also Critics' Choice. Mikey Madison does have BAFTA behind her, but I am not sure if the BAFTA is enough to secure the Oscar win. Because when you compare Demi Moore to Mikey Madison, Demi Moore, again, this should not be the determining factor, but Demi Moore has been in Hollywood for 40 years. And this is the first time in her career that she's actually being acknowledged. It's a wonderful story. It's an absolutely wonderful story. She is an older woman, not older, she doesn't have a cane, but you know, she's getting older. And so to honor her at this point in her career is just an incredible story, is what I'm saying. Where Mikey Madison has time. It's the Leo DiCaprio snub that I talked about. Leo DiCaprio was so brilliant in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, but they did not give him the win because Tommy Lee Jones was way older. And they looked at Leo and they said, you know what, you're a talented kid. We can give you one down the line. And that's what they did. Same scenario with Mikey Madison. That's what I think. Anything could happen, though. Anything could happen. Mikey Madison could swoop in and take it. Or let's not forget about Fernanda Torres, okay? Fernanda Torres from I'm Still Here could take it. That would be the ultimate surprise. If we think it's just between Demi Moore and Mikey Madison, and then out of nowhere, Fernanda Torres just snatches that Oscar because she won the Golden Globe for the drama category. She has not been nominated since. So we cannot forget about Fernanda Torres. She could pull off the ultimate upset. Wouldn't that be absolutely incredible if Fernanda Torres and Isabella Rossellini both took it? That would be insane. That would be so crazy. Fernanda Torres is also a Nepo baby because her mom is a famous actress. Okay, let's move on to Best Actor. This was one of the shocks of the night tonight. Pretty much, we all assumed it was going to be Adrien Brody because Adrien Brody has been sweeping all award season. He is in The Brutalist. This is the most like Oscar-y type of movie to win, or we all assumed anyway. But tonight at SAG, Timothée Chalamet took it. I could not believe it. I kind of thought there might be a chance, only because I heard a lot of people saying on social media, there were some people posting on social media that Timothée Chalamet really could have a chance at SAG, and he won. He pulled it off tonight. So now for Best Actor for next Sunday, it is not really concrete that it's going to be Adrien Brody. Now we have at least a little bit of a chance of a race for Best Actor. Now, part of me thinks, the majority of me thinks that it's still going to be Adrien Brody. But then if you're an Oscar voter, you may think about, Adrien Brody has an Oscar already. Timothée Chalamet does not. So I'm going to vote for him. That's always a possibility that could happen. However, Adrien Brody won his Oscar like 20 years ago or something. Like, it's been a while. So, it's not out of the realm of possibility that he could win again, but you never know. Anything could happen. So at least now we have somewhat of a race for Best Actor. It's either going to be Adrien Brody or Timothée Chalamet. Watch it be Sebastian Stan. Out of nowhere, it's Sebastian Stan. Okay, so the final category of SAG tonight was the Best Acting Ensemble from a Film. And of course, we had, A Complete Unknown, and Wicked, and Conclave, and Anora. And what was the fifth one? I can't remember. I can't remember the fifth. But there was 5. There was 5 nominees. And who took it? Conclave. Conclave took the Best Acting Ensemble. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be Anora. I really did. I thought if Anora secures the Best Ensemble Acting win, that really kind of cements it further that, okay, Oscars, they're probably going to take it. But now that Conclave has won for Ensemble at SAG, and then Conclave also won Best Film at BAFTA and also Best British Film, so 2 Best Film wins, in the same show. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what to think. I feel like Best Picture for next week could be The Brutalist. I still think The Brutalist has a shot because that is and I said this, I think, just prior now, The Brutalist is the most typical Oscar win. That is typical. Movie like that, very serious, long, fantastic performances. Not, everyone has fantastic performances, but you know what I'm talking about. It is the stereotypical film to win Best Picture. But then I think it's too obvious of a choice. And then we have all of those prior wins for Anora. So now I'm thinking, well, we're going in the direction of Anora. But then with these wins for Conclave at BAFTA and also with Best Ensemble Film at SAG, could it be Conclave? Could Conclave pull off the ultimate upset and eclipse both Anora and The Brutalist and take it? I think it has a chance. I really, really, really do. I think it has a chance. This is just insane. It's absolutely crazy. Or watch it be Wicked, like out of nowhere. No, I don't think it's going to be Wicked. I mean, I honestly think it's those three. The Brutalist, Anora, or Conclave. One of those films is going to win Best Picture. Someone made a post on Twitter, like during the SAG Awards or after it was done. Of course, I'm scrolling and I'm looking, and I came across this post, and this kind of like stuck in my mind, that when they were talking about the potential of Anora with Academy voters, Anora is raunchy. Because it is. Like, the first half of Anora is all sex. Like, any which way but loose, okay? Like, it's sex everywhere in, like, the first half of that movie. I am not sure if Academy voters are going to fully embrace a movie like that with so much revealing sex in it and award that Best Picture. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. But I picture the Academy as being like a little bit a little bit stuffy, a little bit stiff, not really accepting of, I don't know, movies like that, material like that. I don't know. That just really stuck out in my mind. So like that's where I was thinking. And then like with the entire Conclave. Now it seems like Conclave is getting this like second win that Anora was getting. Like, this is just crazy. It's just crazy. So I'm just going to stop talking now. I don't know. I really have nothing else to say. I'm just repeating myself at this point, but great show tonight. So entertained. I thought it went very smoothly. Kristen Bell did a great job hosting tonight. And I love the fact that award shows are being streamed either on Netflix or Paramount Plus. I love that they're on streaming services now, because we don't have endless commercials, 2 minutes and they're back. It's fantastic, because when you have three, borderline like 4 hours of award shows, it just gets so long and it's just, it's exhausting. So streaming really is the way to go for award shows. So tonight, the award show was fantastic, especially the way, I know I'm like rambling right now, but I do want to mention this. The way they were honoring like different types of movies. And when they had the Scream Queen segment, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought that was so great that they're making the point to honor the horror genre and acknowledging that it is important. It's important, and also it's just as good as any other genre, and it is possible for those movies to be honored, which I think is fantastic. So I love the SAG Awards tonight. I thought it was great. I was entertained. And next week is it. It is the Oscars. I cannot wait to see what happens. Like, we are going to have a full-on spread. We're going to go all out and just like veg in front of the TV all night and watch what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen, but all I know is it's going to be very exciting. So thank you so much for watching my winner's reaction video to the SAG Awards tonight. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts about the awards. Are you surprised? What do you think is going to happen next week at the Oscars, now that we have all of the other award shows done and out of the way? What are your predictions? Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.